Hello everyone and welcome to the Starseed Dragon channel. Let me just move my cards around here. This is our daily perspective for the day, and we got a new tarot deck. Well, I got a new tarot deck. I have reviewed it, but I haven't posted the video yet, so look out for that. It is the Enchanted Forest Tarot by Lunia Weatherstone, and it is such a fantastic, beautiful deck. I can't wait to get this video posted. It is gorgeous. So we got 2 cards from that deck, and then we got a card from the Elemental Oracle and a note from the universe, because why not? So our first card is the Fairy Wind. The quiet mood of the forest shifts subtly at first, and then with increasing tension. Like the breathless hush before a storm, you hear a rushing sound in the distance, growing louder as it approaches. It is the sound of treetops dancing in the wind that comes closer and closer until it is upon you, lifting your hair and cooling your cheeks. You are surrounded by a sudden fragrance of bluebells and moss and honey. This is no ordinary breeze. It betokens the wild flight of the fae. They flash into your view, imperious, haughty, beautiful beyond words. Your heart yearns after them in a sharp urgency to go where they go and see what they can see. But never attempt to chase them. Trust me, it will not turn out well. The fairies follow their own path, and you must follow yours. The fairy wind is a powerful sign of ultimate success. Only the most fortunate see the fae, though they may have felt their passing. Things will pick up speed for you now, and your endeavors will flow swiftly towards a positive outcome. Continue forward with increased confidence. Meaning at a glance: speed, change, important news, success, self-governance, independent achievement. So the fairy wind is the equivalent of the chariot in the traditional Rider-Waite. And then we come up to the Wise Woman, which is the equivalent of, what is it, let me see. I want to say the Empress, right? Or the High Priestess in the Rider-Waite. Okay, the Wise Woman. At a place where forest paths diverge stands an ancient apple tree. One side bears the silver apples of the moon, the other the golden apples of the sun. You can pass beneath these boughs to take either the dark path or the light path. There is an allure to both of these paths, with positive and negative aspects to each. Your choice is not obvious. The Wise Woman sits among the apple roots in this liminal space between possible futures. She won't make decisions for you, but she can help you decide for yourself. Skilled in the old ways, the Wise Woman works with her guides and spirits to read the auguries. Gathering up her oracular charms, she casts them upon the cloth, watching them fall into a pattern she understands. She now meets your gaze, arching an eyebrow with subtle amusement. Do you really want to know your destiny? Yes, you do. You wouldn't be here if you weren't ready. The Wise Woman card confirms that there is a core of deep knowing within you, but you may need spiritual guidance to access it. Wisdom takes time, devotion, patience, and above all, willingness to accept and commit to the path you choose. The wise woman doesn't argue with oracles, and neither should you. Just read the signs, they are everywhere. Meaning at a glance: wisdom, spirituality, and mysticism, oracular advice, seeing the unseen, lifting the veil. Isn't that gorgeous? I really love this deck. It's so magical. That's just the easiest way that I can explain it. It's just a magical deck. And then we go over to the Elemental Oracle, and we got number 37, magnetism, attraction. Know your values and needs so you are more aware of what your true attractions are. Do not run with the herd. Notice what or who you attract. Is this your intent? There is always nemesis or opposite energy to any endeavor you might take. This should not bother you, as it is a natural law. Magnetism is one of the most obvious elemental physical phenomena. It is a highly active force, a magnetic field as a vector field that describes the magnetic influence of electric charges in a relative motion and magnetized materials. Magnetism is used in a huge array of technology and extensively in electrical engineering. The word magnet comes from the Greek term magnetis lithios, meaning iodestone. The Greeks noticed certain stones would attract iron. Magnetism was studied the world over, and it was possibly Petrus Peregrinus de Méricourt in France in 1269 who most clearly demonstrated the idea of magnetic poles and fields crossing in 2 points by using fine iron needles on a magnet. He described magnets as having north and south poles, which is revolutionary. Models of magnetism were created and studied all throughout the 17th, 18th, and 19th centuries. In 1905, in his paper that described relativity, Einstein demonstrated that both the electronic and magnetic fields are part of the same phenomena, viewed from different reference frames. The Earth itself produces its own magnetic field that shields its ozone layer from destructive elements such as solar winds. The Earth's magnetic field is used in navigation and is measured using a compass. Magnetism is a field in medicine, as a field in medicine is growing, with MRIs in common usage and transcranial magnetic stimulation in the testing stages for treatment for problems such as depression. We walk through and are part of the fields of magnetism every day of our lives. The idea of being magnetically repelled or attracted to something or someone is an old but enduring one. It is important that you know your needs and values so you can make wise decisions upon what you can be attracted to and why. Very, very interesting. I love how all of these always coordinate, right? I love it. Beautiful messages. And a note from the universe. Asking someone to change is like pruning a tree. Neither will ever be the same again. Scarier still is that you can't quite know in what new directions they will grow. I wouldn't change a leaf on you, the universe. Dwell on what you love. Well, that just kind of sums it up, doesn't it? I hope that these messages sang to you today and you take them into your day and make it the greatest day ever. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.